How would you react if you saw some paranormal things? You'd certainly be scared. We will take you on a roller coaster of emotions and show you how some people experience bizarre things. Get ready for this exciting journey. Many people believe there's a soul that leaves the dead body in the end. What we see in this video could be proof of that statement. We can see something is happening here. There's a body in the hospital, and the video reveals that some shadow truly leaves the body. It moves slowly and looks like it has disappeared in the dark. The spirit or ghost could be something we cannot see in real life, but in this case, something strange is happening. We can see that there's a reason why people believe in ghosts. What do you think? Is it possible for ghosts to live among us? All these questions need proper answers. This footage is exciting because it shows different occurrences of the supernatural. First, there's a strange shadow in front of the camera. It looks like a person who extends their hand above the head and waves to the camera. This movement is apparent. You can see this entity plays with the limbs by moving them in different directions. Another camera shows that sometimes we can share the space with some invisible forces. The man was approaching the fridge in the restaurant, and he could not expect what would happen next. The bottles from the shelf started to fall on the ground by themselves. It all happened without anyone's apparent force. Nobody touched the bottles, but they moved and ended up on the ground. The man beside the fridge was surprised, and he suggested to his colleagues that something strange was there with the bottles. The third camera captures another strange situation. Everyone in the bar seemed to have a pleasant time until one moment. We can see a woman next to the table inside the bar. In one moment, the glass explodes in front of her. She did not touch it. It looks like something out of this world was there. We still do not know how a glass can explode in this manner. There are still some things that we need help to explain reasonably. In this case, we can see something disturbing. People in the video explore a building that might be abandoned. There are many rooms, and the building looks like a school. However, this building is a place of some strange occurrences. When the guys are searching for something unexpected, they approach the door at the top of the place. This is when they hear a strange noise from the inside. The noise is unclear and appears to come from a supernatural force. The guys are terrified, so they go down the stairs to take shelter. They run fast and try to escape the disturbing creature that might be the noise source. On the lower levels of the building, you see some strange drawings on the wall. Who knows? Maybe these creepy drawings invited the paranormal here. At one point, they noticed something frightening. In one of the rooms, there's a ghost without a head. It appears slowly and disappears fast. It's obvious that the creature is headless and has a human-like body. The guy who's filming is disturbed, and he mentions God at this moment. They abandon the room and go the other way. We still need to find out what kind of creature was in this abandoned building or what it was looking for. For these guys, the experience was genuinely creepy. This man seems to be talking with a ghost. You can see something extraordinary in this video. The man filming a video appears to have paranormal situations in his home. There was a clock door that was wide open again. This is not a lonely, strange thing. In his office, he has a gazing ball that does not work. At least he thought it did not work. He had this ball out in his front landscape, and it stopped working at some point. His wife decided to keep it even though it stopped working. They put it in the office, and a strange thing happened. The man commands the ball to turn off the light.
If you are, stop doing it. Wow, you were doing it.
He continues to talk to the ball. He suggested the ball start lightning.
There you go. Thank you.
He looks like he's talking to a ghost who enlightens the ball continuously. Some people say it's extremely dangerous to communicate with the paranormal in this way. They believe the situation can escalate to something worse. However, we can see here that certain things are abnormal in the house. In this video, we can see a strange situation that some people describe as a skinwalker experience. In general, a skinwalker is a harmful creature that can show up as an animal. It transforms into different animals, and the person inside the car believes the dog is a skinwalker. It's not strange to believe in something like this, especially if you examine this video closely. The dog approached the person in the car, and it seemed friendly.
Face and then winked at me. It's okay, buddy. Oh, don't hop over my car. Hey.
He was playing for a while, and then the man in the vehicle told the dog out loud to go find its owner. This was the moment the dog walked away and disappeared. It strangely disappeared and could not be seen even in the rear-view mirror. The man in the car clearly showed the dog's reflection could not be seen in the mirror.
Where the fuck did it go?
What truly happens here remains to be a mystery. Was the dog a real skinwalker, or was it just another regular dog? Nobody knows. These two guys were curious to find out what kind of creature was there by the ocean. It looked like a sea creature, but its movements were bizarre. You can see some parts of the creature that stand on the rock by the ocean. It does not move, and the guys think it's a seal. However, a seal and a mermaid look very similar. The creature started to move, and that was the moment the guys did not expect. This thing had a tail like a mermaid. It stood up and jumped into the water quickly.
What is that? Oh my God! What is that?
The two men were shocked. They didn't know for sure what it was. They could only guess why the creature was there and where it came from. A boy was in the backyard removing grass from the patio when an older person came to help him. They found something very strange there. This object looked like a skull from some undefined creature. It was small and had holes like a pair of eyes. The older man tried to dig the soil and take out the skull, but at that moment they heard something upsetting. You can hear a sound like someone was in the house abusing the window handle. They immediately rushed inside the house to find out who was there abusing the handle, but they found nobody. The man is filming the home's interior but cannot find anyone. The handle is still moving and the men are disturbed. However, the apparent person was not there to move the handle. What a strange event for these two. We cannot escape the thought that some paranormal stuff was happening there. If you believe that some paranormal things do not exist, or that people are imagining them, try to look at this video. The guy living in a house heard and saw a noise from the cabinet door. You can see on the camera that a cabinet door moves all by itself.
With, and usually it's tighter than that. And see, look, I told.
There is a pink scarf on the cabinet door handles, but still the doors move strangely. The camera captures the movement twice.
Are you trying to get the doors open? Oh.
The man filming the video decided to open the cabinet. This is when you can also hear the voice inside the cabinet. It said something like, "Evil."
Hello?
This voice is strange, and the inside of the cabinet is even stranger. It's full of creepy dolls and stories about creepy events. This kind of stuff may not be suitable to keep at home. However, the man was taking the video and he did not expect what happened next. We can hear footsteps, like someone approaching the cabinet. In one moment, the footsteps seem to run. But what happened next was very disturbing. The red-haired doll moved its head.
All right, I'm about to close the door.
It's obvious the doll made a movement, and this is not a lonely incident. After a few moments, the same doll moves again.
Yo.
The guy filming this was terrified. Ultimately, the camera starts acting up, and we believe something is wrong. What caused the doll to move its head, and how is it all possible? These are the questions that we want to ask. Here, you can see a distressing video of a creepy creature captured on the camera. Nobody, even the owner of the house, knows what this was. You can see something like a spider or some similar animal crawling upwards. It has limbs, and it looks out of this world. This could be a monkey or a giant spider, or it could be some creature we cannot completely define. We're pretty sure that we share some space with the creatures we cannot sometimes define. These creatures could be ghosts or skinwalkers. Who knows? This woman was not expecting what she would discover in this abandoned house. She looked around the space and found a basement. When she opened the door of the basement, she was terrified. Something weird appeared and ran along the way down there.
Oh my God!
She freaked out and immediately closed the door. In the next moment, she gathers her courage and explores the basement. She starts filming from the stairs that lead down inside the basement. The space is full of junk and old stuff. There's a vibe like nobody has been there for a long time. As she walks through the space, she finds the door and enters the next room. This room is also moldy and looks abandoned. What do you think about this basement? Do you find it as scary as we do? If you enjoyed this video about the paranormal, feel free to express your thoughts about the video. Additionally, don't hesitate to pass it along to your friends who share your interest. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button to stay updated on our upcoming content. Until next time, bye.